you, Corey.
What up?
What's good, man? Everybody out there, welcome back to the Man Cave Podcast, where we talk sports, and more sports, nothing but sports. You already know who it is. Big Mike, JAE, back in the building once again on a Tuesday.
Yeah, my Monday's weird, man.
Yeah, Monday is weird, man, now. Because Saturday, that ain't no business day. So it's a lot of stuff you can't do on Saturday. So Monday, a lot of stuff be happening. So
don't worry.
Soon enough
we'll be able to do
whatever day it is, that's the day. Because it's ours. We own it. We can. It's whatever we want it to be. So whatever day we do it, that's the day that it is. But Wednesday will always be Wednesdays. Shout out to Sideline Sports. You already know. Check them out.
Here we are. Their YouTube handle, the Twitter handle. Give them a
sir. Let's talk sports. Yes, sir.
Big things happening over there with them, us, LTS. Well, big things.
Yeah, for sure. So make sure y'all check them out. Tune in. But we got some sports news, man. Of course, outside of that. Hey, we'll get to that, man. The PGA, bro. They had the A. We gonna get to it. We gonna get to it, man. Because we was talking about it a long time ago when it first happened, and you see what they done and what's about to happen. Have you heard about it? Right? We can talk about it right now.
Talk about it. Yeah, I might have read a little bit on it.
They talking about merging with Live though, because these golfers they don't care about the penalties that the PGA is giving them. They don't care. I can go over here and make 20 million right now. I'm good.
Yeah.
like.
So now PGA said, all right, screw it. We'll give you some money, but we want you back.
Yeah. But what you think about that though? Because that's
smart as fuck.
That's
what
big.
That is.
Yeah.
Because you got this PGA. You lost a lot of good ass golfers to the Live Tour. And then you were telling them they couldn't play on the major tournaments and they couldn't do this and they weren't eligible for that. And they just didn't give a shit because guess what? Green speaks everything.
Yes,
and that's what it was, man. All that money. And if they're willing to pay now, good.
That's good for independent people though. People that own their stuff independently, man. You make some noise. The big boys come in and they wanna invest.
Yeah, they want to chunk.
Or they want to own your shit. You better do it the right way. We licensing stuff over here. But that's big, though, man. They didn't care about the penalties. They didn't care about none of that because I'm going to go over here and make all this money. Even if I don't get to play in the PGA again, it's fine. I got to go through so much to get what they going to pay me in one, one match. Like, that is crazy. But they knew what they was doing, though. We got all this money. Like, that's over there. You know what I mean? So they got a lot. They like trillionaires and stuff like that. Like
now there's a whole new sets of courses and stuff all over the world.
Yeah, they can do that though.
Everywhere now.
They got the money to do that, and they can just pay you just to pay you. Like we don't even care. We ain't even worried about no bottom line, no back end, no nothing. We just gonna pay you.
Here it is.
We just you know what I mean. We trying to get into the mainstream. That is great for independence. Yeah. Keep that in mind, man. That's big right there. That is big. They
literally call each golfer up and say, "What kind of bag you want your money in?" And they
put that shit in what you want to come play, and then it's also a purse that you can win on top of that.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part because they was paying them just to come and they could win some stuff. Like
So
it's
you get your personal bag, and then you got a big
bro,
bag.
like, the PGA, like, yeah, we messing up. But see, and now I like that though because and it's a lot of other places that like they really rich, like they really rich, but they love sports. You know what I mean? So they not looking at no bottom line. No, we'll start this whatever it is, this league, whatever, and we just gonna pay everybody because we want everybody here. We want everybody happy. We want to show y'all how we really do it instead of trying to, how can we make the most money? No, we already got the money. That's the difference in that in the PGA. You got people funding that. You know what I mean? They got their own money. It ain't nobody
rules and shit.
Yeah, ain't none of that crazy. Nah, because they
regulated and now
PGA banks and all that stuff is involved in all these businesses. You know what I'm saying? Like banks is involved, so they don't got that. No, it's all of our straight liquid, our money. We do what we want with it.
A bunch of Arabian princes and
all
that stuff saying, what's up?
They own lands and countries and stuff like that.
Oil fields, everything.
Oil fields. Yeah. So they don't care about none of that, man. What you need, 30 million? Come on here, take this. And then we plan for 20 million over here. So you can make 50 million right now.
Like I'll throw that 30 million in a shoebox with a brand new pair of shoes.
You know what I mean? Like straight cash too. Straight cash. You know they ain't. But that's I seen that. I was like, this is a different world we living in, man. Where an independent source can come in, do some shit, and boom, they
you gotta go get them because if they take over, then you lose everything.
But you see, but think about this: the XFL, the USFL, they trying their hardest. They done failed a few times and everything. But you got this golf tournament that just comes in one time. They ain't failed before. This is the first time they done this. And now they about to do a deal, a merger deal with the PGA. What does that say about, is golf really one of the biggest sports? They say a lot of people don't watch it, but if that can happen and you got two football leagues, or is football or is the NFL just that big?
It's more of that. It's more of the players in the NFL. If they would switch, if they would say, you know what, screw this and go to one of those leagues, that would be the difference. Catastrophic kicking the balls to the NFL and be like, hold on, like it happened back in the day. Flutie and all them were in the USFL and all that stuff. And then they're like, oh shit, we got to do something about this. And that's when they tore the USFL down and brought everybody back.
So if the Saudis or somebody that's super dumb rich just said, I'm gonna take this football league, pay everybody above everything, and then they see all these players that ain't as good as them making way more money than them, they're gonna leave their team.
You got that, then
they're gonna leave the NFL.
Then you getting all the stars coming out of college. They ain't even going to the NFL. Nah, fuck your draft.
Yeah, we going over here. We going over here.
Yeah.
Oh, Okay.
That's how it's gonna work. One day that might happen.
That would be crazy.
Listen, I'm shocked it hasn't happened for basketball because basketball is huge everywhere right now.
Yeah,
like you got leagues everywhere. But you can see China does their thing. Taiwan's got theirs.
Everywhere.
So you do have superstars in those leagues, but it's not. It'll never rival the NBA. But
it's little foreign kids over there playing basketball on milk crates and stuff, just like we used to do back in the day. Yeah. Committed players are needed to keep it together. You know, mama always show up, man.
Always.
Every time. I love it. Yeah, every time. And that's true, though, because if you can't get some of the top guys, not even all of them, if you can get like 2 of them, 3 of them, like the top guys, the face, like, all right, I'm going to go over here and make this money because they're going to give it to me right now, guaranteed. No incentives, no nothing. They giving me this money right now. I'm out of here.
Let's say this. Let's say Stroud and Bryce Young have amazing 4 years, like ball out type stuff, right?
Yeah, and that's perfect because before you even say that, that's in my notes, right? That's like the perfect segue. Like
I know because I was going somewhere else with this.
That is crazy that you said that. Go ahead, finish what you said. That's dope. What's good?
So Stroud and Bryce have an amazing 4 years. You know, they got that option or whatever. And all of a sudden that league starts up over there and they're like, hey, listen, we'll pay you all this. I bet them boys dip.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, of course. That's what it's going to take.
Your stars.
Yeah, that's what it's going to take for something like that to happen. I mean, I like watching football when the NFL ain't going on. So I hope something can happen to where they can at least get off the money. Because, the owners own the league because they own the teams. You know what I mean? And so it's individual people that own this league. So you got egos, all that. I want the money. I want the money. Some people don't even want to win. Some people only want to sell tickets. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So yeah, but you said CJ and Bryce, so that's gonna go into. I want to do a who you think has the better season this year, and
so you saw the same thing I was seeing, right? Are we going off what we saw?
Yeah, pretty much, kind of.
Right.
Yeah. But I picked my own little, you know what I mean. But start with Bryce and the Panthers, or CJ and the Texans.
See, them two I think are going to be the two.
Yeah.
But if I have to pick who has the better career? Is that how we're doing it?
No, season. Just this season. Just this season.
Oh. Dang.
You can go into you can explain some stuff offensively, whatever you got to do.
Listen, how I look at it right here is, and this is not me being a homer. This is by far me being a homer to CJ.
Yeah.
And the Buckeyes.
Yes,
I just think he has all the intangibles. Like I already said before, dude, he has the height. He has the arm and the power. He has the speed with his feet if he wants to run. And that boy doesn't ever want to run. So his pocket presence.
No, he don't ever need to run.
He doesn't.
He don't ever need to run.
His pocket presence is amazing. So he
side
steps, back steps. He knows how to move in the pocket.
Ball placement.
His accuracy and ball placement is key. Yeah. And that team has a good young core. They have some good young players on both sides of the ball. I mean, they got Willie Anderson Jr. too, who's going to headline and captain at D. And then again, you got Stroud being Stroud,
right?
And new head coach, who I love DeMarco Ryan. I think he's going to be good over there.
Oh yeah, D'Amico. Yeah, see, me personally, man, I know I got the Buckeye stuff on and all that, man. And it's only realistic that I picked CJ because I watched him, but I'm only going by the team itself, and I think the Panthers are just a little bit further than the Texans are. So I think individually, CJ he'll probably have a better season. Just maybe they'll be right there, you know what I mean, for rookie of the year, I think. But I think the Panthers will probably have a better season than the Texans because they just got a little bit more. Defense is a little bit better. The offense is what's going to tell me a lot, you know what I mean? Because
remember Carolina lost the wideouts.
Yeah, a couple of guys is gone, but I don't think that's going to be a problem though, because Bryce Young is good. I don't think he's better than CJ. Like I said, individually, I think CJ will have the better season, but the team, I think the Panthers will finish with a better record. And they both probably missed the playoffs, but I think the Panthers will finish with a better record. They'll have a better season.
I think they're both trash.
Yeah, me too. Yeah,
I don't think
right now. Yeah. 3 years.
They sniffed the playoffs.
Year three, both of those teams is going to be good if they keep everything together and D'Amico, everything go like it need to go. The Panthers add some more stuff in the offseason after this season, or even before the season, they still can do some stuff right now. So,
hey, I'm gonna hot take this right now. You said rookie of the year, right?
Mm-hmm.
One of them two guys. I don't think it's either one of them.
Offensive, it's offensive.
I don't think it's either one of them on that either.
Who you going with? I know
Bijan Robinson.
That's what I was about to say. I already know who I got.
Bijan Robinson, because dude, the way they amped that team up over there, offensive line got amped up. They have the weapons on offense. Ritter's going to be a whole nother aspect, and their defense is solidified now. I think they win the damn division.
And me too. And you know what's so crazy? He's gonna have to be good. They're gonna have to rely on him because
they're a run-heavy team.
Well, it's Ritter's first year as a starter, so they're gonna have to rely on him. He is gonna be rookie of the year. He might lead the league in rushing yards and everything. He might be the top running back as a rookie, like Zeke was. Zeke was he was a top running back as a rookie.
He'll be up there, yeah. He'll definitely be up there.
Well, I think he'll be a top 3 running back as a rookie because he's gonna have to be. They're gonna have to play through him. And then, as the season go on, if Ritter progress and all of that, things might look a little different. But I think that Bijan is going to be rookie of the year because of that factor. He has to be for them to be successful.
Then he can catch the ball. That's his main thing. He'll be able to go out.
So you don't think Derek Carr and the Saints going to do nothing?
Hell no. I don't think that division's trash. Look at Baker. He's overthrowing people at practice. Bucks, trash.
Yeah, trash.
And you got Bryce Young and the Panthers, who I believe don't have the pieces they need right now.
What you expect from Baker though? Baker starting in Tampa?
I don't. Who the hell else they gonna start over there?
That's crazy that we talking of that. It's like that with him now.
It was funny.
Number one overall pick. Like, it's crazy that we talking about him like this. Like,
listen, he just had a camp, a football camp, put it on down there in Tampa. I don't know if anybody even showed up to the damn thing. They went on one of the
he orchestrated it.
Yeah, it was his camp. It was Baker Mayfield football camp. Yeah.
Wow. I mean, because they said his attitude sucked, man. I heard that before. I heard that a lot.
You saw what he did. He grabbed his balls, plants the flag in the O.
Yeah.
That's what Baker
don't
is.
do nothing.
Listen, that is why I told you during the season, I said Baker needs to leave the NFL and go be the superstar he is in the XFL.
In the XFL.
He could have went there and made millions being a cocky.
Yeah,
See,
you're right. You're right.
He could have been the man over there. That would have been he would have been what Stone Cold and The Rock were in the WWE. That would have been him in the XFL.
Well, he need to go. He need to go over there and do that, then, man.
Yes, he does. I bet next year he does. He get the Tampa Bay. He might not make it through the first 3 games in Tampa. They might say, "Hey, screw it.
All right,
you're throwing in this dude."
All right, 49ers or Vikings? Better season.
Oh man. And the only thing that's making me hesitant about that, the only thing, is the fact of Brock Purdy. Is he going to be back and healthy? Is he going to play like he did play?
Yeah.
That's what hesitance with me with the Niners. Yes, that's what screws me up with the Niners because without him, I don't.
Well, it's Trey Lance though. It's not Brock Purdy. It's Trey Lance.
Yeah, but Brock Purdy should have that starting job. Not Trey
no,
Lance.
He shouldn't. Trey Lance got hurt. Just like Brock Purdy got hurt, Trey Lance got hurt. He never played. He got hurt. He never really played. He got hurt.
Brock showed what Brock could do.
It don't matter. You still ain't seen from the guy that you paying them money.
Listen, if they do Trey Lance, and I'm gonna go Vikings.
Yeah, you're not paying Brock Purdy, but I think the 49ers, man. I do because I think Trey Lance I think he's gonna be a good quarterback. I really do. He can use his legs, and that's gonna be the difference in all this shit.
I'm gonna change my answer. I'm gonna go Niners too, and there's 2 reasons for this.
Defense still there.
The 2 reasons, their defense is
still there.
It's amazing.
Defense.
They got McCaffrey.
Yes.
They got Debo.
Lance can run
now. Ayuk. They still got your boy Kittle.
Debo.
My problem is with the Vikings is what are they doing playing with Dalvin Cook? Why are they not doing something with this man? There's got to be a team that wants Dalvin. Why doesn't nobody want Dalvin?
Because Dalvin's not the same productive running back that he's been in the past.
He could be in a different scenery.
I don't know, man.
I don't know a team that really needs him, but he could be.
If you run him 30 times, but then it's like you risking injury, overworking him. I mean, you paying these guys this money. That's the thing about running backs. That's why they don't like paying them because you got to run them into the ground to really get the production. Except for the good ones, their first couple years, their first 3 years, they're gonna be great. But after that, it's gonna be some injuries. It's gonna slow down because they banging a lot. You got to run them in the ground. You have to.
It's crazy that they think Matson's going to be a 3-down back and every down back pretty much.
No.
Which I again.
He will, but is it going to be effective?
The only reason he can be is because he can catch the ball out the back.
But is it going to be effective though?
That's the problem. I think. The problem. I mean,
because you could be doing
you got your wideouts. You got some weapons. It's just now when the lights come on, Kirk Cousins doesn't know how to throw the ball anymore. They don't know how to play. Their defense is, average at best. I don't know. I really don't know. I think they could have a good year, but if it's Niners, it's got to be Niners just based on all the weapons. Trey Lance, all he's got to do is hand the ball off.
I know. And see, another thing is he runs. His legs is a weapon. That's different when you got McCaffrey in the backfield. You got Debo still. That's all.
He could be in the backfield.
You got Kittle. Come on, man. Like
Brandon Ayuk. Yeah, I mean.
That's why I think it's going to be different. Brock Purdy, he'll kill you from where he got to kill you from, but you see what happened to him. You can't get out the pocket when you need to. Now your elbow messed up because you know what I mean?
He didn't want to move. He didn't want to run or do anything.
Exactly. Trey Lance is going to get away from that.
Well, what's funny is he did that in college. Brock was running in college. I don't know why he
Oh,
stopped
he was
doing it.
killer. I love Brock.
Iowa State, he was killing
Iowa
it down
State,
there.
yeah, I love Brock in college. He was killing. He won a lot of games that he probably should have won. If he wasn't on the team, they wouldn't have won those games.
No, hell no.
Hey,
hell no.
hell
Iowa
no.
State still beat a bum ass.
All right, so we going Niners?
Yeah, Niners has got to be the ride.
Niners. Jets, Cowboys. Which one have the better season?
Shit. Ah. God, and this is a killer one because
and we doing part 2 next week though.
Listen, if you just look at the divisions, right?
Yeah.
You got the Jets who have Miami.
Yeah.
Tough.
Miami.
Buffalo. Tough.
Yeah.
Then you got the sorry ass Patriots. But you don't know because Bill O'Brien could bring Mac Jones back to relevancy, and they could be that average team that might get you.
I don't think they're going to.
Then
Belichick ain't what y'all think, what everybody think he is.
No, I think this is his last year. I think he's done after this.
Listen to this before you finish. Belichick is just like Popovich to me. Popovich ain't won since he had, he ain't won without Tim Duncan and them, but they still say he one of the greatest coaches ever.
I think he's an amazing coach. I think he's
I don't think so, bro. They ain't done nothing since. They've been trashed since that 2014. They got a championship, but that was everybody.
Oh, yeah, he hasn't won no championship. He's been in the playoffs and he's took teams that shouldn't have been anywhere somewhere. But
I don't know about that.
You got to win something for it to be relevant of anything.
He's top 10 though. Pop definitely top 10.
Oh yeah, hell yeah. So is
Belichick. He got 8 championships. He got 2 as a defensive coordinator. So, but also he's definitely a top coach. I'm not taking that from him. He got the accolades. But if you look at what he's done, and also with Tom Brady, they had a 10-year drought where they didn't do nothing. You know what I mean? Like a lot of stuff, just some stuff to look at. I ain't saying I'm.
And I get that, and I think that was a lot of.
You can finish on the Cowboys Jets.
And then you had the Cowboys, right? You look at that division. Holy shit. Again, it's kind of along the same lines of what the Jets got to deal with because you got the Giants, up and coming young team.
Not really worried about.
Don't look past them boys.
Not worried about the Giants.
Now Danny Dimes got his boy. He's got Darren Waller over there. You still got some. You got Saquon. You still got some good wide receivers.
You got to do it again. That was one season. You got to do it again.
Defense is where it's at for me.
Not even about the offense,
again. Defense. Then you got Philly. Philly did not change. I think
Philly's Philly. Yeah, Philly's Philly.
And then you got. The Patriots, pretty much Washington Redskins.
Yeah, no.
But the problem is, dude, they love their boy over there. They love Sam Howell.
But Bieniemy, we gotta see. I think their weakness might be Bieniemy unless he can be it because he never called plays in Kansas City.
That will be the difference because you got Sam Howell and Scary Terry loves Sam Howell. He says, dude, he swears by the man. So if that becomes a good connection. They have Brian Robinson at running back. They have Gibson. You got a good tandem there. You got some weapons over there. But again, that defensive line, that whole thing's scary as hell.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be scared as hell to go against them boys. But
yeah. But who? So
the best. God, and then you got Rodgers.
Jets or Cowboys, man, and Micah Parsons. He compared their defense in 2023 to the 2000 Ravens who won a Super Bowl. I don't. We about to get right to that, but did you hear? We gonna get right to that.
Yeah, no, I heard what you said.
Did you hear what I said?
That's what I'm shaking my head at. Like, no, you can't compare yourself to them boys.
Trent Dilfer didn't win that Super Bowl. Ray Lewis didn't win that Super Bowl.
Ed Reed.
Yes, Suggs, all them dudes. Ray Lewis was the MVP. Ray Lewis was MVP, bro.
Dude, them boys was nasty.
I see what he's trying to do though. That's not no. So your mom said Cowboys. I mean,
she said the Jets.
Who you got?
She said the Jets.
I know. She said the Jets. Who you got? Who gonna have a better season? You just said some stuff. So with all that being said, who gonna have a better season? You got to consider Dak is. I'm gonna go with the Jets.
I'm going with the Jets.
Aaron Rodgers is their quarterback and Dak is their quarterback.
I'm going with the young talent on both sides of the ball with the Jets and Aaron Rodgers leading it.
And I'm going with the Jets too because Sauce already the number one cornerback in the NFL, and he was only a rookie last year, and he was the number one quarterback. So going into this season, he's still that. I think Breece Hall gonna have a big season this year too. Yep. Garrett Wilson, it's gonna be crazy out there. I'm
Corey
going
Davis, dude. They
I
got
don't think, now see
Lazard over there.
yeah, and I think Aaron Rodgers, he has a chance. He has a chance to come in, win his division because Josh Allen, he does too much. I don't think the Bills I don't think they going nowhere until Josh Allen does what Josh Allen does. Instead of trying to run and get them passes off. Stop trying to run.
Their problem isn't going to be it's going to be an internal problem because Diggs
it's already an internal problem.
Diggs is going to cause more problems there than
he don't want to be there. Yeah, he don't want to.
It's going to be problems, and that's going to cause that collapse over there.
Yeah, he don't want to be there, and I think it all started that 13-second loss to the Chiefs 2 years ago in the playoffs. Man, I'm telling you, because after that, we heard a lot of stuff Diggs was saying after that.
Mad as hell.
You know what I'm saying? 13 seconds. We go down, we do our job, and the defense give up a touchdown in 13 seconds. I think that's when it started. That's why I think the Bills is not going to do what people think they're going to do, and they keep having them in high regard, man. Like, and it's just crazy to me. But I'm going with the Jets because I think Aaron Rodgers, he got something to prove. He got a chance to go win his division, actually. Go win your division, and you can make some noise. But once you get to the Bengals and the Chiefs and depending on what the Ravens do and the Browns and stuff like that, you got some teams to run into. But speaking of those two, Ravens or the Browns, and don't even look at it like because the Browns is your team. And when we do the Bengals and whoever next week or whatever, I'm going to look at it the same way. So I know that's your team, but just try to be, subjective. Even if it is the Browns, just be.
Listen, I am going to pick the Browns. And the reason why is the Browns' offseason moves made them way better than they've been in years.
Yeah.
Watson, just watching him.
The massage parlor bandit.
Dude, he looks so comfortable, having fun. Moore, Cooper, Peoples are catching the ball. And I swear, it's coming down to, and I keep hearing it, Mary Kay Cabot. Different people are saying D-Hop's coming
I think
right before the camp starts, right? Or coming soon.
Yeah.
He's coming. So if that happens, then that team defensively is already set up. I mean,
he'll be injured by week 3, though.
You got your line, dude. Zadarius Smith. I just watched a video of him and Garrett going at each other, competing. Zadarius was getting off the line quicker than Garrett.
See, that's what's crazy to me. Zadarius was probably outside of Orlando Brown Jr. to the Bengals. That I'm telling you, that was a big one. Getting Zadarius Smith with Myles Garrett?
That's nasty, dude. And then you have the people to back them up.
But that's what
Kobe to back them up.
Yeah.
You got fresh legs to come in. Yep. Tomlinson will stuff the run.
Yeah, that's what they thought they was getting with Javon Clowney, but it didn't work out like that. But they found their guy. And I'm telling you, this right here is going to be different. That defense, it's going to be hard because you got to worry about both of them, and you can't double team both of them.
Can't double.
You know what I mean? Unless you always keep a tight end in there, you can't do much.
Yeah, unless you play 2 tight end set. And
you got to. You're going to have to. Like, and that's what I need us to do. And we brought in Irv, so that's what I need us to do when we play y'all because I'm worried about playing y'all's defense. I ain't going to lie to you. Yeah. Both of them that's going to be crazy. So you picking the Browns.
Yeah.
I'm anxious to see what the Ravens going to do. I think Zay Flowers is going to be a really good wide receiver. Odell's Odell, but how long is he going to be healthy? You know what I mean? How long is he going to be productive when he's not getting the ball? Because you playing with Lamar Jackson. He going to be running a lot. Yeah. He's going to do that regardless because if ain't nobody open, he out of there. Or if he don't think so, and they run the ball a lot. So Odell going to have to take on a different role. He got to get out of his head because he's known for not being productive when he's not getting the ball. You're not that guy no more. I'm sorry. They still got Rashad Bateman, a few other guys. They got some good guys. You know what I mean? And I think
you still got Andrews. Andrews is your number one.
Mark Andrews, yep. So I'm going to go with you and pick the Browns. I think the Browns will have a better season because, chemistry and stuff like that with the Ravens is going to be a problem. And is Lamar going to be healthy? Because 2 years in a row, he just disappeared, you know what I mean, at the end of the season because of an injury. So I'm going to go with the Browns, too, because I think Deshaun Watson is about to show everybody he still does Deshaun Watson. I believe he's still the same player that he was in Houston, and he could probably be even better. No injuries, none of that stuff. Like, it was just some crazy.
Better offensive line, better weapons. Better
offensive line.
Running back.
Strong defense, though.
Yep.
Strong defense. That's the key to all of this success. The Super Bowl. If you want to do any of that, you got to stop the other team from scoring. So if Deshaun don't got to go score 40 points or 30 points or whatever, if he can go score 24 and win the game, that's perfect for any quarterback.
Oh, yeah.
That's perfect, because Deshaun will go out there and get you what you need him to get. But if you got to go out there and you got to always outscore
40 burgers all the time.
If you got to always
but
you can't. If you playing games trying to outscore people or playing from behind is another.
Yeah, that's the big one. If you're always playing from behind. That means you're throwing that ball. His arms getting worked.
And the Browns defense will keep that from happening because it's not going to be a lot of touchdowns scored if the defense shows up. On paper, y'all should be right behind the Bengals, or we should be right behind the Browns at the end of the season. We should
A1B type stuff.
We should make the playoffs, but if the Ravens come out and ball out too, and we all split 1-1,
all three could be up in there.
All end up in there. You know what I mean? So that's still a scenario that could happen. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the Browns in that one too. And the last one I got right now is the Jags or the Bills with Trevor Lawrence improving, looking like he's supposed to look. He's looking like a future face of the NFL along with Mahomes and Burrow and Allen and all these guys. Herbert, if Herbert can ever come along. So the Jags or the Bills, better season.
Well, we already talked about the Bills' demise and how Allen doesn't know how to do what he should do, and Diggs talking all that shit, becoming the next Odell by ruining teams from the inside. Yeah. So I'm going to go with the Jags, and here's the one reason why. Calvin Ridley Jr.
Yeah.
This boy is so hyped to play ball. Yeah. I mean, and Trevor Lawrence looked great. Sunshine looked amazing. You had Travis Etienne looking good. They have Ingram over there, that tight end looking ballerish.
Yeah, Evan Ingram.
Marvin Jones, but dude, Calvin Ridley. Yeah. And that defense was prime too, but Calvin Ridley, that boy's going to have easily 1,000 yards receiving. He's going to ball out.
I'm with you on the Jags, but I'm my X factor is Marvin Jones Jr. because Marvin Jones, he takes all the pressure off of Calvin Ridley. So who you got to double? They going to probably double Calvin Ridley. Yeah. They probably going to double team him more than they double team Marvin Jones. So Marvin Jones got the same opportunity to go out there and be 1,000-yard receiver.
Oh, he can, yeah.
10+ touchdowns, big plays. Like, it's going to be a lot of big plays. And Trevor Lawrence, as long as he cut down on the interceptions now, he got an interception problem. He could end up being like Josh Allen or one of these guys that just throw a lot of interceptions. They're good, great quarterbacks, but they just overthink stuff. Yeah. Kind of like Baker. You overthinking everything. You will have a great game for 3 quarters, get to the 4th quarter, and now you trying to be a hero. And it's like, no, just play within the system. And if Trevor Lawrence play within the system, I think the Jags is definitely going to have a better season and make the playoffs and win in the first round.
Sunshine can definitely do it, man. That boy, he's
depending on who they play, though. Depending on who they play.
I mean, they should have won that game.
Yeah.
The Jags.
Well, the thing is, you just how the game went, you can't turn the ball over that many times.
I don't know, and they did it all in the second half and let.
I think you're gonna win the game. You know, you go for interceptions like you're not against them.
They had the Chiefs beat.
Yeah, you ain't winning against them if you throw 4 interceptions. Like,
if you do that.
First half, he threw 4 interceptions.
Oh, yeah, it was the first half. They tried to come back and they couldn't get back.
Yeah, no, they came back and they only lost by 6. It was
that's what I'm saying. They came back, but they didn't take the game like they should have. They should have had that game was theirs.
But that first half, and that's what I was saying. That's exactly what I was saying. That first half, if Trevor Lawrence came out comfortable, because you could tell in the second half he was comfortable, even though he threw 4 interceptions, he was comfortable. He was ready to play. He wasn't nervous. None of that. Just let's go play within the system.
Let's go ball it
out. He does that in the first half. The Jaguars win, and then the Bengals end up in the Super Bowl because the Jags was not beating us. I'm sorry, it just wasn't happening. But I'm just saying, like, Trevor Lawrence, they missed one. That was his time to show up and take the helms, because after, even if he would have got to the AFC Championship and lost, that's still
big move.
That'll put him above Josh Allen.
That was big moves,
for real, because Josh Allen ain't been there yet. That'll put him above Josh Allen.
He won the AFC Championship game.
He did. You're right. That's the one. He lost
to Pat Mahomes. Yeah, that was the coin flip.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, but man, bro, like they missed one. But yeah, the Jags.
They definitely did. They had their opportunity was there.
Yeah, for sure. Zeke, man, Jerry Jones talking about bringing him back. He doubled down on it too.
You might as well. You got Tony Pollard, and who
Lock-
knows what happens there?
Because they got another running back that they're gonna play with Tony Pollard. Locker room president. They said he was a locker room guy.
He is, and that's the thing. His presence, Dak loves him. The team loves Zeke.
Yeah.
But Zeke's looking good. You see some of them workout videos. He looks monsterish.
He looked good enough to go get 3 yards of carry. You know what I mean? Zeke, that's where he at,
man.
That's where he at in his life.
They gonna dog out the boy like that.
Gotta accept it, man. I love
bringing back his half. He cutting off that the mid drill. He's starting running.
That's a Buckeye though, man. He might need to just get stronger, get in the weight room, get stronger, get a little bigger, and just run people over like you've been.
For a while, I thought the Browns were gonna bring him in for a minute. I'm like, damn.
Nah, man, that's too much.
That's what I said. I said we don't need him. He's the same. Chubb and him are the same players. They don't need another Chubb. Chubb's better than him, but they didn't need another guy to be just like Chubb.
Yeah, they trying to overload, man. But that's enough on football, man. We got to get to these NBA finals, man.
Finals.
Game 1, the Nuggets came out and they played it. You know what's so crazy? Even though they won game 1, even though they won game 1, they still didn't look like they should have won game 1.
Listen, no, but they played a team game in game 1. Everybody played.
And the Heat couldn't make no shots. Strus was 0 for 9, 0 for 10 for the. They couldn't.
Vincent and him sucked. They sucked.
Yeah,
trash.
They couldn't make no shots, man. And you know what's so crazy? But just you got to look at how I'm just looking at how this shit played out. The Nuggets had to play a great game. Like they had to play a perfect game. Everybody hitting, and the game plan they used. Aaron Gordon, the mismatch was crazy how they was doing that, and he was just bodying this man in the paint. You know what I'm saying? Body, bucket, give me this, bucket. Jokic getting all these assists.
Junior doing his thing. It was a team game.
Yeah, it was great. And Miami couldn't buy a bucket. But in game 2, you seen what Spoelstra did. He had Love out there, so Love could end up on Aaron Gordon. And that changed everything. You know what I mean? Michael Porter Jr. didn't even show up in that game.
Nope.
Jamal Murray didn't even show up in that game.
They say that team
because Jimmy was able to guard him.
Listen, coaches even say the Nuggets don't go as Joke goes; they go as Murray goes.
Because Murray, the reason why they beat the Lakers by as close as all them games was, Jamal Murray averaged 35 points a game.
Murray killed it. Joe could get 40, but the problem is he needs somebody else.
Jokic never even scored 40. He
scored 40 this last game in the
Heat. Talking about again in the Western Conference Finals, they contained him for the most part. Yeah, he was getting his numbers, but he wasn't going 30 this and 40 that or none of that. Murray was going 30 this, 37, 35, 30 this.
Yeah, because they were too keyed in on Joke. That was their problem. They should never been like that.
Now, Spoelstra with his game plan. You know what I mean? He had Love in there. He changed his starting lineup. Love had Gordon. That allowed Jimmy Butler to guard Murray. And Murray, if you don't let Murray get off, the Nuggets won't win the game unless Michael Porter Jr. go get 30-something points. We just don't see that from him. He not Clay. And they shouldn't even have him because 8, 9 teams passed on him? And then he fell to the Nuggets. Like they got lucky, but he's just not. I don't think he consistently can be that guy for them. And I think tomorrow night, I think Miami will win the game. I think Miami gonna come out there and they will win. I don't think the Nuggets getting the chip. I don't. Now
with Spoelstra coaching, if he keeps coaching that way and making those changes like he needs to, there is no way the Nuggets get a chip.
Do you see Bam Adebayo out there looking like a superstar? I mean, Jokic ain't been a big defensive liability, but he letting Bam look like a whole different player.
See, Bam's a finesse dude. He's got great footwork, and he can shoot that mid range real well. That's why Bam's got Joke on the reels right there.
See, the thing is, man,
Joke don't jump. If you notice, he doesn't.
No, he never jumps. He never
jumps.
The thing is, though, Miami is gonna outrun you the whole game. They always hustling. They made
17 threes this last game. 17 threes.
Do you know that Miami got like the most playoff wins in like the since the last like 4 or 5, some crazy numbers. It's crazy. But bro, like when they down, that's when they got you. Like if you got them by 10, by the time the fourth quarter over, they win most of those games. I think they got a winning record in games that they down.
That's because they dogs, man. They straight dogs.
They don't
Jimmy
stop.
Buckets brings and leads that mentality, and the rest of them follow.
See, that's
they
my
follow suit. They're
but
like,
I don't even think it's Jimmy. It ain't even been Jimmy though. That's the thing.
I'm just saying he's the lead dog. He might not be the one that does that game.
Yeah.
Everybody just corrals around him and say, "Hey, I got this one," and goes out and does some shit. But Jimmy will do Jimmy, but he doesn't have to be the focus all the time.
I don't even.
Team takes turns being focused for him.
Well, yeah, and they have 4 players with 20+ points. They keep doing that. So, Finals MVP probably won't be Jimmy Butler, bro, because Bam Adebayo is their best player right now.
It's gonna be Udonis Haslem.
Udonis,
They're gonna give it to him. Hey, it's you because you deserve it.
Man, I'm just saying, like this ain't nobody really watching it because I ain't watched the game yet. I ain't gonna lie.
Me neither. I'll be honest. I watch highlights of it.
Yeah, I watched the highlights and all that. Like, why I want to watch that? I don't.
If it go, when it hit game 6 and 7, then I'll
watch
it.
It's a crucial game. Yeah, like right now, I'm not watching that. But
if Miami goes up 3-1, they're not gonna do what Celtics.
The
Nuggets can't do what the Celtics did.
I think
Nuggets will not be able to do what the Celtics did.
But I think Denver is going to win a game in Miami, though. I think it's going to be 2-2 going back to Game 5. But Miami won a game in Denver. That's the difference. It changes everything. Game 5 is not big for Miami. That shit's big for Denver because
they have to
win game 2.
Game 5 is a game changer of all series.
Yes. Even if Denver win Game 2 or Game 1, whatever, Game 5 because Miami won on their court. The mile high shit that did the elevation, the sea level shit that didn't affect them. They came out there and ran y'all out that gym almost. Yeah. They lucky that they came back like they did because Miami was up by 12 with like 4 or 5 minutes left in the game. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then they left a couple people open and some shots went down. Things changed. You know what I mean? But after 2 games, man, who you got in Game 3?
I think Miami takes the first game at home. I think they're riding high. They're coming home. Now Denver's got to get back to used to the different, everyone's saying that altitude and all that other crap. It's going to change up for them. It's a change for them. If they keep that game plan and they know how to keep Murray locked, it's
so
over.
Game 3 is important because if Miami win Game 3, then the pressure on Denver to steal a game in Miami. They're going to have to win Game 4.
The pressure's on them to win the next 2.
Not really, though.
No, because listen, like you said the pressure will be on Denver. Even if it goes 2-2, it's still going to be on Denver to win at home, right?
Yeah, Game 5, yeah. Because Game 5 is
pressure. If Miami wins Game 3, they have to win 2 in a row because if they don't,
yeah.
If they don't, then it's back in Miami for 6 and it's over.
And it's over with. Yep. Yeah, so you're right, but Game 5 is the one. Game 5.
No, it's always the one.
Listen, I think they'll split in Miami. I think they'll split just like they did in Denver. But if not, then Game 5, that's even more pressure on them.
Yeah, that's hella pressure.
And it's over with. They good as the underdog and stuff like that. But
Miami isn't going to let that same shit happen again that it happened in the last series. Not going to happen.
Spoelstra's mine, man. Spoelstra, he going to have them boys prepared for every single game. They beat the number 1 seed Milwaukee, number 2 seed Celtics, and they about to knock a number 1 seed off in the West. That's crazy. First 8 seed to make the finals, so they'll be the first 8 seed to win the championship if they win with a bunch of undrafted players. They ain't even undrafted players no more though. But that's the facts.
That's the craziest. Yeah.
Now, nah, those NBA players right there. We can't
bench ballers. That's what that is, man. Bench ballers.
They come out there and play. Duncan that came out there, scored 10 quick ass points at the store. Bro, he went. I'm like, all right.
He went nuts. You saw him. He just started shooting.
Yeah, 10 in a row. It wasn't in a row, but 10 in a nice little short span. Yeah. Hero's supposed to be back in Game 3. Since they won Game 2, would you bring Hero back or give him one more game? Bring him back in Game 4.
Oh, if he's ready, bring him back.
That's what I'm saying.
Bring him back. Because if you take that Game 3 again, that shit changes.
That's your 3-point marksman. That's
another dude you don't know about. You have him and Duncan in there at the same time as well.
Yeah, and then but see, Gabe Vincent probably
Strauss.
Him and Bam Adebayo probably the top 2 players right now for MVP if Miami win. because
They still giving it to Jimmy no matter what.
Vincent average. I don't think so because Vincent averaging over 20 points a game and Bam averaging like 25 or some shit or more than that. So I don't see it.
They're gonna say Jimmy Bucks.
I know because you want to get the superstars, and you know how that go.
Yeah.
I don't think Jimmy been. I think it's been a team thing. I don't know. It's really hard to say who MVP.
It has been a team thing. It's been.
I don't think Jimmy the MVP because he had a bad game.
Again, like I said, the focal point can go on any one of those guys, and everybody else just follows suit.
Yeah, game one.
Jimmy's their leader, but he could say, "Hey, it's on him. He's shooting hot. That's it. We're feeding off him tonight." Or I got this. You guys are slashing a little bit. Just let me do my thing and then get open. And that's it.
But Jimmy ain't go crazy in game one though.
No, he didn't.
Gabe Vincent had 2 good ass games.
Yeah, Jimmy looked horrible.
So that Bam had 2 monster games.
Yeah, Bam's doing his thing again. He's slim. His footwork's amazing.
I'm telling you, Jimmy Bam is MVP right now for his team.
And he could be. He very well could be.
What if Jokic averaged like 40 points against these dudes, a 40-point triple-double? You think they should give him MVP if they lose? And they didn't?
No, because LeBron should have got it that one year. No, hell no.
2015, he should have got it.
Yeah, LeBron had it
probably 2017, he should have got it too.
That's what I'm saying. No, so they don't give the MVP to a losing guy because LeBron in 2015, that was the best a dude could do on a losing team in the finals. I mean, that LeBron did everything, laid it all out on the line. That whole team laid it on the line.
They gave it to a guy that held him. They gave it to Iggy because they said he stopped LeBron, but LeBron averaged a 32-point triple-double almost.
That's the shit. Yep, he held him. What?
Yeah, the 32-point triple-double. That's what he held him to.
The last minute of the game, they made sure he didn't score.
But they want to give it to the winner, and it's like, bro, you got to give it to the best player, man. Like, I'm all for the winner getting the award, but man, sometimes the loser his team wasn't good enough. He was the best player in the whole shit, but his team just wasn't as good as your team.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's done happened a lot. Now, maybe I ain't even gonna say a lot, maybe 5 times that should have happened. It happened once, but 4 other times it probably should have happened. And that's only 4 out of 75 years of basketball. It's only 4 times that would have happened. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like if Yoke go out there and average 40-something point triple-double and they lose, I mean, he was the best player in the series. He was the MVP. Without him, they wouldn't even have had a chance. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't do it now because how history has played out.
Yeah.
But hypothetically, man, like that's something that I hope they don't start doing that because then it's a lot of dudes that's going, especially Bron, he gonna be like, man, come on, man. Y'all owe me 2 finals MVPs. We don't know, bruh, at least one. 2015 for sure.
15 for sure.
15 for sure. For sure. So it's like, all right.
I think you should have just gave it to him and said, nah, he deserves this. That's his, man.
So we got the Heat in 3. I mean, game 3. I think they gonna split. I think Heat in 6, man. After 2 games, I'm Heat in 6. This shit gonna fluctuate.
I feel the same.
Because
I feel like they can split, but the Nuggets gonna have to try to win 2 games in a row, and I think it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard for them. But
yeah, you got to. I think, it's gonna be 6.
Like I said, that's why if the Heat win game 3, all the pressure, every bit of it's on the Nuggets to win 2. Even if the Heat lose game 4, the pressure's still on the Nuggets.
I just don't think
on them to win at home.
I don't think the Nuggets got it in them, man.
No, they don't have that dog. They don't have that.
I don't think they won it more than Miami. I don't think they won it more than Miami, man. I don't.
No, not more than buckets, not more than Spoelstra.
Yeah.
Pat Riley might come out the damn stands and play. You better watch out. That boy.
Yeah, Duncan was there. All these, they was there. A lot of them guys was there. You know what I'm saying? So, Miami in 6 for sure. Frank Vogel to the Suns.
I don't understand. You got rid of Monty Williams to pick up Frank Vogel?
Frank Vogel. I don't get that at all. I don't think he was a good coach. I think he was an okay coach. Yeah, it wasn't the reason they won a championship. Put it like that.
No, I'm not.
He wasn't the reason.
Not at all.
Not at all. So nothing else. I don't think they going nowhere. No, nowhere. Nowhere further. No further than they went this year. I don't see it. I don't see it. But I seen something that said
The hell?
Jimmy might be the best playoff player because he averaged like his points and all that stuff. You know, his stats is better than a lot of people's, or at least one of the best.
Yeah,
Would you think? Would you say that
I would say that.
one of the best playoff players?
Hell yeah, Jimmy.
All right, I'm with you on that. Would you extend AD? AD got a date. The Lakers can extend his contract or just let it play out.
Listen, they need to figure something out. You see,
Right.
you better figure out what's going on with LeBron first. Where his mindset
He ain't going nowhere. LeBron.
at. It's not that he's going somewhere, but where his mindset at. Make sure his mindset is really set on this.
No,
because
LeBron want to win. That's all LeBron's mindset on. All that retirement stuff, that was just to take everybody's mind off the sweep. LeBron's smart.
oh, we both said Miami. We both said Miami in 6.
Yeah, Miami in 6 for sure. Miami in 6. But LeBron just wanted to take everybody's mind off that sweep. You know what I'm saying? Because that's all they've been talking about.
She said, who do we want to win? Yes.
I don't want nobody to win. I think Miami gonna win though.
Hey, listen, I want Miami to win because I want Jimmy Buckets to get the damn
I want
trophy.
the Cavaliers to win, but they at home. So
I want Miami to win because I want Jimmy to get the trophy. I think he deserves it.
I hope I wouldn't be mad if Jimmy get a trophy, but I don't care who win. I just think Miami they got more fight. They want to win it more. They want it more. Like they coming. They smell it. You know what I mean? Like it's the blood's in the air.
What's crazy, if they give him the trophy and then he gets another star player like Lillard or something to go beside him next year, damn, that's unstoppable up there.
Who, Miami?
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see. Lillard act like he don't want to. He act like he want to just lose every year. So
Well, that's why he went out of Portland.
he don't want to go until he say he went out of Portland. I don't believe it.
He already said it. They were talking about get him out of here. He's like, all right, make the phone calls. I'm ready to go.
He told them the fans to start a petition. That means I ain't going nowhere unless y'all legally get me out of here.
I think he ready, man.
He ain't ready to go nowhere. He wants somebody to come there, and I don't know why the NBA ain't the same.
And you don't want to go to Portland. This ain't Clyde and Clyde up there, man.
You know the crazy thing is the teams that win, they team and got on players. They act like, oh, I stuck with my team and we was just good because I was there. No, your general manager went and got you a team and built you a team, and your team won. As you can see in Portland, they're not doing that. Don't nobody want to go to Portland. Leave. It ain't got nothing to do with you. I want to be loyal. I want to win it with the team that drafted me. So what? That's stupid. Yeah. If the team that drafted you ain't doing nothing for you, then you got to leave. That don't make sense to me. I'm not about to be stuck with y'all, and y'all ain't trying to bring nobody in, and don't nobody want to come here. Y'all suck at recruiting players. You know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't got nothing to do with his personal stuff. Dame got to get out of there, man, and go win something, man. The NBA different. This is different.
That's funny, though.
Go win something, man. Hey, come on, man. He can't be that good and not win nothing, man. How long you think Ja getting suspended, man? Adam Silver said he's gonna wait till after the finals because he didn't want to distract everybody. But he distracted everybody by saying that.
They're talking about 40 to 60, man.
He might as well be going the whole season. And they leaving if it's 40 to 60, they leaving the lane for him to be the hero. Come back, get him in the playoffs, all that goofy shit.
Fuck out of here.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Adam Silver don't want to have to stroke him, but he gonna have to Roger Goodell this shit, man. Because I don't want him to mess up his career. You know what I'm saying?
Ja, Dwight Howard said, come to Taiwan. He got a spot for you. You can pull a gun out anytime
make money while you suspended for a year. You can still go make money. Because
I just go over there and stay over there. Don't ever come back. Stay over there.
He definitely coming back, but I just don't. He gonna fuck up his career, man. If
I was Ja, I would leave and never come back. I go make all the money over there. Be done with
it. But he ain't gonna get no $200 million over there though.
Shit.
He already getting 100 and something mil from Memphis, so
he definitely gonna get a lot of money over there.
He going nowhere no time soon because even if they suspend him, they still own his contract and the rights to him, so he can't.
All right, you're over here when the contract's up.
I mean, if he go over there, that he leaving all that money, they ain't gotta pay his goofy ass, so he ain't gonna do that. He can't get $200 million over there.
I think he can.
No, the next CBA is $280 million max, $58 million a year. He ain't going to no damn overseas. He not getting.
They make big money over there, man.
No, they not.
Like we talking about the Saudis. Them boys be paying over there.
Yeah, but see, they go and make like 10 million a year or 15 million a year.
Nah.
We're talking about 50 a year.
You talking about shit players doing that?
No, Stephon Marbury is one of the hottest players over there.
He's making more than that.
I bet you he ain't making more than.
Yeah, we looking that up right now.
Ain't no way. They not paying them like that. No way. If that was the case, then more players would do it. In the offseason, players would be over there making 15, 20 million. They not doing hell no. That's why it ain't an influx of players just going to do that. Just think about the players that don't make it in the NBA, but good enough to be the best over there. They ain't going over there.
Hold on.
Marbury might make like 10 million a year. He ain't making no 60. Ain't nobody over there making 60 million.
Oh, yeah, no, he making ain't shit over there. He ain't making shit.
They ain't making that real money over. You ain't making 200.
Like, I mean, nothing.
Yeah, see?
That's in China.
Yeah, that's in China. They ain't paying
Right,
you.
see, where he making his money on is probably all the endorsements. It had nothing to do
Yeah,
with
that's what I'm saying. Endorsements.
That's where the money coming from.
That's where the money coming from. But you ain't getting it from them. They not paying you. No way. Game 3 tomorrow. We ain't gonna watch it, but we ain't
watching that movie.
We'll catch the highlights and we'll report back to y'all next Monday. Tune in tomorrow. Relax Wednesdays. We're gonna talk about some bullshit. Chop it up. Gonna be a bunch of nothing, but it's gonna be entertaining. It's gonna be entertaining though. That's the beauty of it all.
Hey, like always.
Appreciate y'all for stopping by, checking out this episode of the Man Cave Podcast. Big Mike JAE. See y'all next Monday.
Salute.